Hi, this is CC Goldenhill from Saracens Women, and you are watching the Women's Rugby Show.
Hello and welcome back to the Women's Rugby Show. I'm Sam Barber and today we're here at the Corpac Stadium, or Heywood Road to give it its traditional name. So Sale Sharks Women take on Bristol Bears Women. It's Allianz Premier 15's round 11 clash. It's final tie of the week after 4 games yesterday. Sunday, it's Premier 15's rugby and we're here to bring you all the action to you. Before we get into the video though, make sure you like this video, subscribe to us on YouTube and check us out across all social medias. If you've done all that, let's get into this one. We've actually seen both of these teams play a couple of times this season. We saw Bears play in the Premiership Cup and also home to Gloucester Hartpury at the start of January. We saw Sale Sharks 2 weeks ago, also against Gloucester Hartpury up at the Alpas Arena. We saw them here as well at the start of the season here at the Corpac. But I've actually, in a couple of times I've seen them, 5 games in total, both teams seen them play 5 times across the last couple of seasons. I've never seen either of them win. So apologies to both sets of supporters, both sets of players, but it seems to be a bit of a bad luck charm for both of these two teams. But one of them has to break that duck today. And if you look at the teams, I think you'd say Bristol Bears are the favourites. Got Abby Ward, Leanne Infante off the bench. Wales halfback pairing of Kira Bev and Eleanor Stowstill off the bench. Ella Lovibond, Jazz Joyce on the wings, Kaylee Powell at fullback. All sorts of talent, but their form hasn't been great. Obviously they had that win last time out against DMP. Before that, losing to Gloucester Hartpury, losing before Christmas. They don't have that best run of form. But Sale is a really tough place to come. They've got that massive grit and determination, that northern grit that Alex Sanderson, the men's coach, always says is massively important to his side, and they have that here in the women's side as well. They've got the American front row, Catie Benson, Nick James, also Leah Lyons at hooker. They've got the captain Beth Stafford in the second row, who's massive importance to them, gives them massive determination, pushing the scrum and also in open play. Georgie Paris Redding at flank, gets over the ball, wins turnovers, makes tackles. They've also got the back line. They've got Katana Howard at 10, Katana Howard at 12, who's really important to them. Then they've got the ball playing of Lizzie Duffy at 10, who can also open a little bit of magic. Catie Daly McLean's apprentice, she's going to be some talent, and I hope she brings that today as well. But what's going to be most important to them is their wing defence. Obviously Jasmine Joyce, Courtney Kite is one of the league's top scorers, and the Sale need to stop that today. And if they can stop that with obviously Lisa Newman on one wing, Laura Perrin in the centres, they have that ability to stop that. And if they do stop that, Sale Sharks have been so much this season about first half performances being massively in the game. If they're in that second half, they stop Jazz Joyce, they're going to be in contention for this win. But unfortunately, I'm going to predict the Bristol Bears win. It's going to be tight. It's going to be really tight actually, I think. Maybe by 5 to 7 points, but I still think it's going to be a really close one, and hopefully Sale can push over the line and have that second half performance as well. That's so much what we've wanted to see from them this season. They've been massively in games up until the 40-minute mark, 60-minute mark, but they've just fallen away in those last 20 minutes. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. Hopefully you can stick around to see all the match highlights, post-match reactions from me, and also from a couple of players and coaches as well.
Bristol Bears. Try converted.
So both of you, tough result, but good first half, and it shows sign of improvement, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Do you want to kind of expand on how that first half kind of went for you both?
It was a tough fight for sure, a little back and forth. We kept the majority of the possession in the beginning. We just weren't able to keep it going to get into the try zone. And then we were able to finish strong with a try right before the half.
Yeah, and the scrum looked dominant, both of you in the front row against an England international prop, something that doesn't really happen against Sarah Burns. So how nice was that for both of you to have that kind of forward dominance?
Great. You know, Sarah Byrne, the Bristol's front row is amazing front row, and it was a great fight the whole game. And yeah, it's always great to play against her.
And also, going into the second half, it's kind of been what's going on throughout the season for Sale, kind of dropping off. What do you think needs to be done to get that over the line, get that win over the line?
I think it's a mentality for us. We need to dig deep and remember that we can play just as hard the second half as we do the first half. It's little details that we need to get right and connect, and we'll get our second half sorted.
Yeah, we're just piecing those little things together, and it's slowly happening, but when it happens, it's freaking magic, and we really do show some really cool things out on that field.
And for both of you Americans coming over to the Premier 15s, how nice is it to be playing such a broad league, so many different internationals in it?
Absolutely amazing. It's great to have such a great competition each week and have to go against some of the best rugby players in the world, so it's been pretty cool to have that experience.
Yeah, getting to play at this level of competition week in and week out, we've seen the difference individually, but also just in the team as a whole. It's nice to see the progress, and it's nice to see the efforts rewarded.
And how much are you enjoying the Northwest and Manchester?
Love it.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Working our way through every coffee spot and every brunch spot we can.
Yeah, and the rain has been really great as well.
So Ella, tough first half for Bristol, brilliant second half. How do you kind of explain that one as a team?
Yeah, like we went into the change rooms after half time, like it was 5-5, and we just said that we were going to stick to our processes, going out there in the second half, but like sticking to what we know, and it pulled off, the moves worked, and we got the scores.
And then kind of win last week against DMP, winning now, back to winning ways after kind of a little bit of a shaky run. How nice is it to get back to winning ways?
Yeah, really good. Like the mood in camp's really nice. Like we're all gelling together again, and can't wait to the next block of games.
And kind of what's the prep going to be like going into that next block?
Yeah, we've got a recovery day tomorrow, obviously going into a match on Saturday, but we're not holding back this week. We've got Worcester. We know the challenge they face, so we'll be training hard.
And how tough is a 6-day turnaround compared to kind of the 7-day turnaround you'd be used to?
It is tough, but we're managed well, so we're not training tomorrow. We've got recovery stuff, so yeah, we'll work together on getting that.
Perfect, cheers all, thank you.
Thank you.
So that's full time here at Heywood Road, and a comfortable win in the end for Bristol Bears. 5-0 at half time, Sale won massively in that. Like I said before the game, they have the tendency to kind of drop off in that second half. Like Nick and Catie Benson said at the end, they're trying to eradicate that, but unfortunately they didn't today, and Bristol kind of ran away with it. Jazz Joyce was sensational, Courtney Kite very good as well. But the star player for me today was actually Lizzie Duffy from Sale. Was exceptional in that first half, tackles, defensively, even winning some rucks as well, which is unheard of for such a young fly half. So I was really impressed with her. I'm also really impressed with a couple of players in the Bristol back line. Like I said, Courtney Kite, Jazz Joyce, Kaylee Powell was also really impressive at fullback as well. Also in the pack for Bristol, China Kill started off really well. Sarah Byrne at props was scoring another Sarah Byrne-esque try. It was a really enjoyable day. Obviously, just to round off, thoughts with all of us at the Women's Rugby Show go to Beth Stafford after that injury. Fingers crossed it's not too serious. Fingers crossed recovery is speedy. Well, thoughts with all of us at the Women's Rugby Show to Beth Stafford. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to us on YouTube, check us out across all social medias, and we'll see you again at a ground soon. Cheers, bye.